The 2001 2-pence coin of the United Kingdom, featuring the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, is part of the long-running British decimal coinage system that was introduced in 1971, when the UK moved from the old pounds, shillings, and pence system to a simpler decimal-based monetary system. This coin belongs to the denomination of 2 new pence, commonly written as 2p, which has been a standard unit in the British economy since decimalization. The 2001 issue of the coin carries special relevance for collectors because it represents the turn-of-the-century series of Elizabethan coinage, bridging the 20th and 21st centuries and standing as one of the modern yet traditional coins in circulation. On the obverse side of the 2001 2-pence coin, one finds a portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, who had already reigned for nearly half a century by that year. The effigy was designed by Ian Rank Broadley, a respected British sculptor, whose portrait of the Queen first appeared on UK coins in 1998. This portrait is easily recognizable due to its realistic depiction of the Queen's facial features, as opposed to more idealized portraits of earlier times. Rank Broadley's initials IRB are located just beneath the neck truncation of the Queen's bust, serving as a signature of the artist. The legend around the obverse reads, Elizabeth II DG Reg. FD 2001, which translates from Latin as Elizabeth II, by the grace of God, Queen, Defender of the Faith, marking the coin's monarch and religious roll of the crown. The reverse of the coin is equally important, bearing the emblem of the Prince of Wales, a plume of 3 ostrich feathers emerging from a coronet. Below the feathers is a ribbon bearing the German motto, Ich Dien, meaning I serve. This motto and crest have been associated with the Princes of Wales since the 14th century and symbolize the royal heir's duty to serve the people. The design for the 2-pence coin was created by Christopher Ironside, a prominent British artist, who also designed several other decimal coin reverses at the time of the system's introduction in 1971. Around the emblem on the coin's reverse, one sees the words 2 pence, clearly denoting the coin's value. The 2001 issue still retained this original, as the denomination was not changed to 2 pence, and 2 pence lettering until later design adjustments. The coin is circular, with a diameter of 25.9 millimeters, and weighs about 7.12 grams. Originally, the coin was struck in bronze, consisting of 97% copper, 2.5% zinc, and 0.5% tin. However, by 1992, due to rising copper prices, the Royal Mint had shifted production to copper-plated steel, giving the coins a magnetic property that distinguishes them from their pre-1992 counterparts. The 2001 2-pence coin is therefore composed of copper-plated steel, with a thin copper surface that gives it the traditional reddish-bronze color, but with an inner steel core. This change was crucial to keeping the cost of minting low and maintaining the stability of coin circulation. From a historical perspective, the 2001 2-pence coin represents a period of stability in the United Kingdom, both politically and economically. By 2001, Queen Elizabeth II was nearing her Golden Jubilee, celebrated in 2002, which marked 50 years of her reign. Coins like the 2p of 2001 circulated widely among the British public, becoming part of everyday life, whether in shops, transport, or daily transactions. At the same time, they carried cultural and symbolic value, reminding citizens of their long monarchical heritage and the continuity of the crown. Unlike special commemorative issues, the 2001 2p was a standard circulation coin, meaning that millions of pieces were struck by the Royal Mint. Because of this, it is generally considered common and not particularly rare in numismatic terms. However, for collectors who seek to build complete date runs of Elizabeth II's decimal coinage, the 2001 issue is essential, especially as it falls into the era of the Rank Broadley portrait, which collectors often categorize separately from earlier portraits like those by Arnold Machin and Raphael Maclauff. The coin thus serves as a bridge between the traditional world of British coinage and the modern, contemporary era. In terms of numismatic value, the 2001 2-pence coin is typically worth its face value in circulated condition, as vast numbers remain in circulation. However, uncirculated and proof versions, often sold directly by the Royal Mint in annual sets, can carry a higher value. Proof coins are struck with specially polished dies and blanks, resulting in a mirror-like finish that appeals to collectors. These proof issues from 2001, especially when housed in their original Royal Mint packaging, can command premiums over face value. Additionally, error coins, such as misstrikes, off-center strikes, or those with missing layers of copper plating, can be quite valuable, depending on rarity and demand. The fact that the coin was struck at the beginning of the 21st century also lends its sentimental and historical significance, making it a popular keepsake for those who appreciate millennial-era artifacts. Design-wise, the 2001 2-pence coin exemplifies a balance between simplicity and tradition. The large size of the coin provides ample space for the Prince of Wales badge, which appears bold and easily recognizable. The 2-pence surrounds it cleanly, leaving no confusion about its value. On the obverse, Rank Broadley's portrait of the Queen offers a dignified yet humanized representation of the monarch, showcasing her maturity and service over many decades. The choice of copper-plated steel gives the coin durability, ensuring it withstands the rigors of circulation, though coins often develop a darker tone or spotting over time due to exposure to the environment. Collectors often prefer coins in mint state condition, with bright, untarnished surfaces, as these showcase the full beauty of the design. Overall, the 2001 2-pence coin featuring Queen Elizabeth II is not just a simple piece of currency, but also a cultural object reflecting Britain's royal traditions, economic pragmatism, and evolving artistic styles and coinage. It connects the everyday financial life of ordinary citizens with the grandeur of centuries-old heraldry and monarchy. For historians, it speaks of the stability of Elizabethan Britain at the dawn of the 21st century. For collectors, it represents an important date in a long series. And for the general public, it remains a familiar, useful coin that has passed through countless hands in daily commerce. Its endurance and circulation and its symbolic weight make it an object worthy of study and appreciation, despite its modest denomination. In this way, the 2001 2-pence coin exemplifies how even the smallest coins can carry within them deep layers of history, culture, and identity.